Hi, Harrison. How are you?
I'm good.
You good? Go ahead, okay? Let's get started first.
I finished the solo learn.
Okay, you get started for the coding bed.
Okay.
You log into your account. Same account, okay? Same account as before, okay?
Do I do warm up?
Warm up one. So starting from warm up one, and then level ones, and then warm up two, and then level two. Okay? Hi, Leo, how are you?
Good.
You get started first, okay? No matter what are you are practicing, get started first. I'll go with you later, okay?
Okay.
Redo solo learn. You're writing Python language. So you rush. Redo the solo learn. You did not remember anything in Java. You're writing Python, right?
Yeah.
Here we are in Java.
Well, I accidentally pressed like the
You are not just
delete
making one
key.
mistake.
Wait, which key do I press to like get rid of this?
Get rid of what?
I'm on a new keyboard. I don't know.
Nothing to do with the keyboard. It's your thought. You are writing
No,
Python.
no, like when I type, like it deletes the.
Insert key.
Insert.
Oh, yeah.
You rush yourself, okay? I don't believe that you actually work on the Java carefully. Redo it.
Hmm?
Redo your solo learn.
Okay. Wait, from where?
From start.
Okay.
You write like you never learned Java. And then what's the purpose for doing this solo learn? You rush it. Okay? I need you to remember the Java grammar. Java grammar. You are in Java language now. You cannot just continue to write Python.
Okay.
Or you think that I translate from Python to Java is still not okay. You have to think in the new language. Because later when you have multiple language, you cannot just keep doing the same language and then translate to the other. That's also wrong. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you continue. I will be back. But don't skip, okay? Don't skip.
Okay.
I asked you to redo it just because you didn't pass it. The first problem you actually skip back to you actually roll back to Python. That's wrong. Next one, let me have Leo. Okay, continue, okay? Next one, let me have Qian.
Okay.
Qian, your turn.
Oh, do I have to show you the previous ones?
Yes. Next one.
Oh, wait, what? There.
You go to the first one that you need check.
Hmm?
Go to the first one that you need check.
What do you mean the first one? This one?
the first level string one that you need me to check. I don't know which one you get started.
Wait, what do you mean by?
I don't know which one you actually unchecked for by me.
Oh, this is like the first time I'm doing Spring one.
Yeah, then
Yeah. So
next,
next.
next, 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 next. These are really simple. Next, next. One more problem. You work on this one. Never look at website, never look at the answer, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Struggle is okay. We'll discuss how to do it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you continue, okay? Next one, go back to Harrison. Harrison, your turn. Harrison, your turn.
Okay.
One more session for you, okay? Okay, you continue. This one, let me have Leo. Let me see. First one, Harrison. Second one, Leo. Okay, Leo. Second one, your turn. Leo, you have any questions so far?
No.
No? That's colon. So for each loop, remember is for each string n. Okay, colon means in. You just read it as a in names. So in Python, it's for n in names, but here you do for string n. String n is a new variable n in names. You use colon. Okay, use
Okay.
that to remember the structure. That would be easier.
Okay.
Your array must be outside
Yeah. All right.
outside the for loop.
Okay.
Okay, you continue. Okay.
Yep.
This one, let me have Gian, your turn.
Do this.
Hmm?
Let me do this.
Yeah, you go. This one. This one I reviewed it already. Go.
Oh, we already did it. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Go. This one. This one. Work on this one. Yeah. Starting from 2. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually the first part. So this one is 0 to str length minus 2.
Wait, then we got this close here. Also, Okay, wait. Return the version. Stop. Let's think about it, okay?
Return a version without the first and last character. The string may be of any length, including 0, so is less than equals 1. You actually want to when you solve this problem, you try not to use a single return. You need to omit this one and omit this one without both the first one and last one. But your length may be 0, then you actually return empty. You have only one element, then you return empty, right? You have two elements, you still return empty. Then if you are longer than two elements, then you return the middle part. Right? So you actually don't just use your eyeball to solve the problem. Conditional statement had nothing wrong. It said that you actually need to,
And return a string that's
it said that you actually need to be less than equals 2. You have to analyze it. You cannot just use your eyeball viewing to solve the problem, okay? This is str the length minus 1. Here you're missing function. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. You're good, but when you are being criticized, you kind of rushing yourself. That's not calm enough, okay? Especially when you go to interview, that would be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Under pressure, you still need to perform like normal, okay? As calm as you can be. Don't panic, okay? It doesn't mean that you don't know about how to do it. But even under pressure, you have to perform like normal, okay? Go back to Harrison. Harrison, your turn. Okay, thank you. This one, Leo, your turn. Make sure you understand it, okay? Because when you are on the coding bed, you have no time to come back to here. We don't want you to come back, okay?
Okay.
You have to remember everything. Now there will be a lot of pressure, okay?
Yes.
Double equal sign.
What about the second one?
Second one, for this, you actually the data store birthday of the group of people, they need to cover how many of them. So your counter increase.
How count increase? Sorry.
Okay?
Yes. Or is it 2 for this one?
You have a array, 3 element, 0, 1, 2, and then each one of them you assign the value of I, so you assign 0, 1, 2 to there.
Yes.
You actually sum up 0 and 2,
So yeah, it's 2.
You sum up 0 and 2, and then what happened?
2.
Yeah. This one again, you for each number in, I already told you this is a column, so this should not be a problem. And then this one increased by plus equal, we read it as increased by. The result increased by what? By the element, so EL is element.
How do you determine a number?
Here you want to calculate the sum of all elements. So for each element in the array, for each element in the array, you add that element to the result. So this is plus equal, we read as increased by the element. You actually is RES equals RES plus element, right?
Yes.
So this we read it as increased by. Okay, so when you learn language, you must learn the meaning of the language, not just, oh, I remember this plus equal sign, that's actually not the way you have to remember this one called increased by the concept.
Okay.
Here I told you it's actually called for the integer element in array.
Yes.
Okay. Language, okay, no matter computer language or natural language like Chinese or English, you learn the language, you must learn the way of thinking. You think in Chinese way, that's Chinese. You think in English way, that's English. So if you translate your English in Chinese or Chinese in English, then your Chinese doesn't sound like a Chinese, it sounds like a English, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing like that, okay? So here you have to think about in Java only. Here is increased by, so this is EL, is element. This is for each element in the array. You pick a number from the array and then put it into the result,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
It's EL, not L, not one. I told you already. You run out of your error. Okay. Okay, you continue, okay?
Yes.
Next one, let me have a Jian.
Yeah, I think this is where it.
Mm-hmm.
I go next.
Well, this one, I think this one you are trying to have a something of a less. You can just use an integer half or integer something you remember, shorter name, okay?
Hmm?
Use the integer h or n. Don't use this kind of strange name. Later, when you type, it will be difficult to type. It's okay right now. It's okay. Right? Don't change.
Also, just like this.
Yeah, it's make it
Oh,
easier to. I mean, you don't need to change it right now. I just told you, don't ask for trouble. I mean,
all that.
unnecessary typing.
Yeah, this is what I was doing.
No, wait.
It doesn't feel like this code's good.
Yeah. Stop. Let me look at it. Okay. This one is written if a bed it appear in 0 or 1. Or strings such as bed or whatever bed is not this bed or whatever. The string must be of any length. You actually have bed this. You kind of going too much. Okay. So let's analyze this problem. You want to detect it actually has a BAD or you had a BAD here, right? So how to detect this one then?
Bring 0 to 3.
No, the best way to detect it is this is string
Start with.
start with BAD. So this one
Um,
stopped. How about this one?
oh, you take out the first one and then do starts with.
Yeah, so it's length longer than 1.
It's gotta be way easier.
Yeah.
So I just do, if it's smaller than 1, you turn false and return, um,
Smaller than 1, you
string
return for
starts with, that,
BAD or
or string that's substring 1 starts with PH.
yeah. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why I told you you have to do analysis before you jump to the coding. Coding part is easy, but we do programming. The most important part is how you come to such a simple and very crystal clear idea. You know what I'm saying? You end up like writing 3, 4, maybe 5 lines of the code because you are struggling in the middle. That's fine. Okay, as a student, that's fine. But we want you to build up a habit of finding the solution in a nice way in a shorter time. That's the purpose of the code competitive programming. You know what I'm saying? You want to eventually go to USACO because USACO is training you to do efficient competitive programming, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the key is not just keep typing your English. Okay, that's actually not the key. Key is your thought. Can you come to the idea right at the right method in a shorter time or not? That differentiate a good programmer and bad programmer. Okay? You continue. Next one, let me go back to Harrison. Harrison, your turn. I would say must keep practicing more problems, okay?
Okay.
Same thing for you. When you under pressure, you kind of maybe panic and then maybe you forget something. Okay, that's not acceptable.
Okay.
You want to go become a good programmer under pressure, your Java still need to come out naturally, like a water stream. Okay.
Okay.
You cannot tell me that, oh, I suddenly forget. I really remember, just somehow I just don't remember in a second. That's not acceptable, okay? You cannot panic in the exam. You cannot panic in the competition, right? You don't want to that happen. So you have to train yourself 1,000 times of practicing, or not enough, a million times until you are best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I want you to redo it. Just because you need to pick up the habit of making sure everything you learn, you remember. Don't come back next week and still need me to tell you, oh, you forget this, you forget that. That's not acceptable,
Okay.
okay? Not just working on the homework. Homework is a minimum requirement. We don't care you work on too much of the homework or too little of the homework. Homework just to help you to do practice, but if you are under trained, you still will show it, okay? Okay, this one, let me have Leo, your turn. Okay, you continue, okay? Next one, we have Gian, your turn. We're down to 1 minute, so probably Gian is the last one, okay?
I think I only solved this one because yeah, it took some time.
No, it's okay, but the else is not needed. Both else are not needed. Both are not needed.
Oh, like this.
That's it, yeah.
But
But
I
no,
like to
that one not needed. I told you if it returned, it already returned.
Oh yeah, it already ends
It
here.
returned, it already returned. The else or no else doesn't matter. But here, like Duo 1 return, Duo 2 return, Duo 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's return ends. Is there a way to use char here? I'm just wondering. Is there a way? How do you change this to string?
Hmm?
Is there a to string here?
No, double quote plus.
Double quote plus.
Yes,
Oh, I mean this.
yeah.
Oh, L.
It's last later, right? You actually. Okay. Okay, we are 9 o'clock. So any questions so far? Anybody? No? No, that's it for today. Okay. Good night then. Bye bye.
Bye.